Here are 3 mistakes that are ruining your hair. Hi guys, and welcome to DIY Hair School. My name is Jillian and I am here to help you love your thin, fine hair. And these are the 3 most common mistakes I see people with my fine hair type do that wreck their hair. In fact, these are 3 mistakes that almost everybody does that wrecks almost everybody's hair. Mistake number 1, you're washing your hair too much or too little. There's actually a perfect amount to wash your hair, and I would say that's probably every 3rd day or so, maybe 4 days. And it's not that you can never go longer or never wash your hair every day, but you should be trying to aim for about every 3 to 4 days. If you wash your hair too often, you're constantly stripping it of all that nourishing oil that your scalp produces that's meant to be there to help to make your hair healthy. And if you don't ever wash your hair, then you are at risk for bacteria and fungal growth on your scalp that can clog your hair follicles, that can make your scalp very unhealthy and actually hinder your hair growth. So you don't want to wash your hair too often, but you also don't want to aim for never washing your hair. Now, I know there are some people that do the no poo route and don't use shampoo to wash their hair at all, but that doesn't mean they're not washing their hair. They're still either cleansing their hair with an apple cider vinegar rinse or even just scrubbing their hair with hot water. So they are using something to cleanse their scalp. It might not be the same as a soap cleanse, but they're not just never touching their head with anything to help clean their hair. So make sure you wash your hair the right amount, not too often, not too long between shampoos. And if you need tips on how to go longer between your shampoos, if you have fine hair like me, then leave a comment and I can make a video telling you exactly how I managed to go 3 to 4 days with my thin, fine hair without it looking nasty and greasy and just horrible. The second mistake that you are making that's wrecking your hair is not using heat protection. This is the one product I find so few people use, and that is usually because it doesn't seem like it does anything. There's no instant gratifying results to using heat protection. It doesn't make your hair style better. It doesn't make your hair straighter. It doesn't make your hair shinier, but it does protect your hair. Think about it like reaching into the oven and taking out a dish without oven mitts on. You would burn your hands. Your heat protectant is the oven mitts for your hair. So you really, really, really need to use heat protection in your hair. Otherwise, you are going to end up with dry, brittle ends, and you're going to have dull hair that doesn't have that shine. That's the number 1 comment I get about my hair. Even though it's blonde and bleached, why is it so shiny and healthy? That is because I take care of my hair and I protect it from all the heat. And because I make so many hair tutorials, I use a lot of heat on my hair. So heat protection really works. The thing you want to make sure you remember with heat protection is that you use heat protection for every layer of heat. What that means is when my hair is wet and I'm going to blow dry, I go in with some sort of a blow dry product that has heat protection. And once my hair is dry, if I'm going to go in with a blow drying brush when it's now dry, or I'm going to go in with a curling iron or a flat iron or a wand or any other type of heat now that my hair is dry, I'm going to use another heat protectant on my dry hair. I'm also not just going to take my heat protection and spritz it all around the surface of my hair. I'm going to take sections of my hair and make sure every section of my hair gets heat protection, not just the top section. And the third mistake you are making that is wrecking your hair and not helping it to look its best every day is you are not clarifying your hair. This is something else that when I tell people they should be doing it, they're always shook. They have no idea they were supposed to be clarifying their hair, or they think clarifying their hair means washing their hair. And it is washing your hair, but washing it with a clarifying shampoo, not your everyday shampoo. You want to make sure you get a good quality clarifying shampoo that is pH balanced so that it doesn't overstrip your hair. Some of the cheaper ones might be a little too harsh and over clarify, but a good quality clarifying shampoo is going to last you a really long time because I suggest using it about once a month. It's not something you're going to do a lot because if you do it too much, it will dry out your hair, but you want to clarify on a regular basis so that product and oil and pollution from your day-to-day life doesn't build up on your hair. You will find over time your hair starts to look dull. Your color doesn't have the same luminescence anymore, even when you get it done, and your hair doesn't have that nice sheen all the way through. And that's because a lot gets put onto our hair day after day through hair products, through the environment, just everywhere we go, our hair gets exposed to a lot, and we need to make sure that we're removing that. And a regular shampoo just doesn't do as good of a job as a clarifying shampoo. So you want to rotate that clarifying shampoo in every once in a while, especially if you're blonde, because if you are blonde, it's really going to help with your ends not starting to look yellow over time. Just to recap, the 3 mistakes that you are making that you need to correct in order to have amazing hair are washing your hair the right amount, not too much and not too little. You want to make sure that you are using heat protection for every layer of heat you use on your hair, and you want to clarify your hair to get rid of all that nasty buildup that just builds up on our hair over time. I hope that was helpful, guys. I hope you learned something that is going to help you love your hair. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this or any other topics related to your hair, and I can make a video just for you answering those questions. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok for a ton more video content, and please subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos because I post 3 every single week. Thanks, guys.